Hello, and welcome to Cyvergence with Anna London, the show where we break down cybersecurity and compliance topics to help your business stay secure and maintain secure. I'm your host, Anna London, and today we're diving into a critical topic for small businesses working with the Department of Defense, the Cyber Maturity Model Certification, or CMMC. Now, whether you're new to CMMC or looking to understand how your small business can achieve certification, this episode will give you a clear overview and practical steps to get started. So why CMMC? First, let's start with the basics. What exactly is CMMC? CMMC stands for Cyber Maturity Model Certification. It's a framework developed by the DoD, Department of Defense, to ensure that all contractors and subcontractors handling controlled unclassified information, or CUI, meet specific cybersecurity standards. In simple terms, CMMC is a way for the DoD to verify that its supply chain, which includes small and large businesses alike, has robust cybersecurity measures in place to protect sensitive information. So then why was CMMC created, you might ask? Because cybersecurity threats are constantly evolving, as we all know, and the DoD needs to ensure its partners are doing their part to safeguard sensitive data. CMMC replaces the previous self-attestation model with a third-party certification process, making cybersecurity compliance more consistent and verifiable, which is key. So let's walk through the CMMC levels because there are 5, right? From basic cybersecurity practices to advanced proactive measures. Right now, level 1 is basic cybersecurity hygiene, mainly for protecting federal contract information, or FCI. Level 2 is the transition level, aligning with the NIST Special Publication 800-171. Level 3 is good cyber hygiene for protecting CUI, and level 4 is advanced security practices to protect CUI from sophisticated threats. And finally, level 5 is the expert level for organizations managing highly sensitive information. Most small businesses working with the DoD will aim for level 1 or level 3, depending upon the nature of their contracts and the data involved. So then why is CMMC important for small businesses? So you might be wondering, why does it matter, right, for small businesses? Why are small businesses included in that? Because if you want to do business with the DoD, you'll likely need to be certified at the appropriate level. Because without it, you can't bid on or receive certain contracts. Plus, achieving CMMC compliance helps strengthen your cybersecurity defenses, a win-win for your business, right? And further establish that there's a trust amongst your customer base as well. So whether or not you decide to do business with the DoD or not, right? But let's talk about how then small businesses can attain CMMC certification, right? So here's the key steps, okay? And there are 7, okay? There's 7. We're going to walk these through at a high level, all right? So the first thing you're going to want to do is understand the requirements. You want to start by identifying the level that you need to achieve based upon your contracts, okay? Review the CMMC model and associated practices. For most small businesses, level 1 or level 3 is common. The next step is you're going to want to conduct a gap analysis, right? Either you do it internally or you hire an external team, to assess your current cybersecurity posture versus the requirements for your target CMMC level. And this might involve reviewing policies, procedures, and technical controls, among other things. The third step is you want to develop a remediation plan. So based upon your gap analyses, right, the outcomes of your gap analyses, you're going to want to create a plan to address deficiencies. And this could include implementing new security controls, updating policies, or even training staff. The fourth step is implement necessary controls. You're going to want to put the plan in action, folks. Bottom line up front. This might mean deploying new security tools, improving access controls, or establishing instant response processes. The fifth step is you're going to want to document everything, right? As we say in the audit world, if it's not documented, it doesn't exist, right? So CMMC emphasizes documentation, keeping detailed records of your cybersecurity practices, policies, and procedures. And this documentation will be critical, okay, during the certification process. I can't stress that enough. The sixth step is you're going to want to engage in a certified third-party assessor. CMMC requires an independent assessment by a certified third-party assessor organization, otherwise known as a C3PAO. And you're going to want to find an authorized assessor and schedule your assessment. The 7th step is you're going to want to pass that assessment and obtain certification. If your organization meets the requirements, you'll then receive certification at your target level. Keep in mind, though, however, certifications are valid for 3 years, so ongoing compliance is absolutely necessary. Now, here's some tips for small businesses, right? You want to start early, folks. Don't procrastinate. CMMC compliance can be very complex, so don't wait until the last minute. You want to leverage resources. The DoD and various cybersecurity organizations offer guidance, training, and tools to help small businesses, like Cyvergence AI, for instance, right? That also performs these actions for folks, provides value in a variety of ways to identify risk and help remediate risk and help better do the audit preparation for organizations to help them meet and maintain compliance, CMMC compliance. So you want to work with the experts, right? And again, consider partnering with cybersecurity consultants like Cyvergence AI, for instance, experienced in CMMC. We're going to want to focus on continuous improvement because cybersecurity isn't a one-time effort. It's not a one and done, it's ongoing. So regular review and updating of your controls is incredibly important. So achieving CMMC certification might seem daunting at first, okay? Especially for small businesses, right? That may not have the budget, okay? But it's a necessary step if you want to stay competitive in the defense contracting space. By understanding the requirements, conducting proper assessments, and working with qualified assessors, okay? And subject matter expert consultants like Cyvergence AI, for instance, you can navigate the process successfully. So remember, cybersecurity is an ongoing journey, not just a one-time checkbox, right? So thank you for listening to this podcast, okay? Cyvergence with Anna London. And if you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it with colleagues. Stay tuned for more insights on cybersecurity and compliance. Until next time, stay secure.